Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers. This is Cancer's general reading for March 2022. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps to circulate my whole channel out to more and more individuals just like you who need this information. So thank you. And I want to give a special thanks to all of you who have commented and who have been sending encouragement and support for this channel, and I thank you because that really does help me to know that what I am doing does matter. So it helps me to continue on. So thank you all so very much. I'm so much appreciative of all of you and all of your comments. Okay, let's see. Oh, and Cancer, if this reading isn't right for you this month, that's perfectly all right, because we each have individual, unique natal wheels with our placements in planet placements, and the transiting planets are going to affect each and every one of us differently at different times in our lives. And so if this one isn't right for you, you might want to check your ascendant sign or your moon or north or south nodes of the moon. All right. Let me really quick tell you the new moon is going to be in Pisces on March 2nd. And that's 12 degrees, 7 minutes. The full moon will be in Virgo on the 18th, 27 degrees, 40 minutes. So those of you who would like to check out and see if any of your natal planets, Chiron, or even your nodes of the moon are aspecting either of these moons, you're going to want to check the hard aspects especially, which is conjunct, opposition, and square. And those planets that are square to Pisces and Virgo will be Gemini and Sagittarius planets. Opposing, of course, will be either Pisces or Virgo. And then conjunct will be in the same sign. And Mars and Venus, they are conjunct now in the same sign, Capricorn, close proximity, close degrees. They will be moving into Aquarius, both of them 0 degrees on, some are saying the 6th, my ephemeris is saying the 7th of March. So that's just beautiful. It's just an awesome time for those two. Mercury will be moving into Pisces on the 11th of March, and then on the 28th of March, it will then be moving again into Aries. Okay, so let's get started. Cancer, let's see what is happening for you from now. Today is the 25th of February that I'm taping this, through the end of March 2022 for you. General reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, north or south nodes of the moon. What do they need to know right now? It will help them on their path. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting the sense that I need to take this one. Okay. Are there any others? So this first one is number 32, and it also breaks down into a 5. Some of you might have your life path number 5. This is divine masculine, which what I am seeing right off is a fire is building inside you, a passion, something that you are ready, or you are about ready, or you will be ready sometime through now, through the end of March, to take action on whatever this passion is for you. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Give me just a minute here. But it's rising in you. I'm getting it's rising from your root chakra all the way through and up and out into the universe. This passion, this energy, it's filling you up very positively, and you will not be able to not take action. You'll be driven to take action. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And you have a bright, shining future ahead. Just got as well. So I'm going to let you take a look at that Cancer, because this has light codes in it. So something is igniting inside you. In the depths of your soul. It's a deep awakening. Okay. Which matches the second card that came out. This is my language of light cards. For any of you that want to know the title, this card is number 10. So 10 could be significant. You might be seeing 1010. Or also 555, 555, which is going to be great change. That's great, significant, transformational. It's more than just change. It's huge transformation for you in some area of your life. Okay, number 10, soul craft. So to me, what I'm getting in this bright light that's shining right in the center, this is your heart. This is the deepest part, the root core of your soul and who you truly are and what your destiny is. Your particular craft, your particular specialty that you have to share, that assists all of humanity, not just yourself, is awakening, is coming alive. Maybe that's the passion inside of you, to find who you truly are on that core level, so you can move forward on your divine, your particular destiny, your path that you're destined for. And there's just this undeniable, strong fire that's being built inside you. Wow, that is so deep and beautiful, Cancer. You can't, and you're not going to be able to turn away, turn a blind eye, I'm getting, to any inauthenticity. Is that a right word? Anything that is not authentically who you truly are, you're not going to be able to skim over it and ignore it any longer. You're going to have to face it. You're going to be driven to face it. And I just got to You will be continually, God, the word hammered, for some of you, hammered, which is very strong, so which could be appropriate definitely for some of you, and you'll understand that if that's correct for you. Hammered meaning until you face whatever must be faced that is not who you truly are, something you must face, whether it's a fear, whether it is, so any type of feelings, fear, anger, emotions you might have on a particular subject, person, belief system. And again, I'm getting ancestral. It could very well be ancestral. It most likely is. It's something that was handed down to you because your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents couldn't take care of that. And astrologically speaking, for those of you that don't already know, I'm 20 years plus astrologer, and I specialize in the nodes of the moon, and that is where our programs are and come into play and are put in our subconscious when we're being birthed. And so that is one of the main programs that gets passed down if it's not able to be taken care of by the previous generation. And since astrology isn't well known, it's been hampered, they're going to be passed down until those of us who are able and willing to take a look and bring that out into our conscious awareness to see what those blocks are and take care of them. You are not just assisting yourself, you're assisting your whole ancestry and increasing the ability for each and every individual on this earth to also jump in and become aware so that they may take care of their personal south nodal work as well. Okay. Wow. Big. Cancer. Big. But this is becoming undeniable. I'm getting for you, this group, you viewers, this month, now through March 2022, and it's going to change, transform, completely transform your life. It's unbelievable how freeing, how a brand new, beautiful, huge world is opened up to each and every one who chooses to do that. Okay, let's see. And you wouldn't be drawn to listen to this if you were not ready. Some of you who I'm getting might be saying you might not feel like you're ready or desiring to do that. It doesn't hurt to take a look. It really, truly doesn't. Or you might be fearful at it. You might have a fear come up. Analyze that fear. Okay. I'm challenging that. I'm challenging you. Oh, Tree of Life. Look at that. Number 10, Circle of Life, Clear Energies, Channel. I'm going to take that one too. Wow. Cancer. The Tree of Life just happens to be one of my favorite sacred geometry symbols. Just maybe it's somebody else's. Maybe that was why I was drawn to say that. But so some of you, I'm getting, being the number 10, you are completing a cycle of something in your life. Some of you. Okay. The cloak, the last cloak. Okay, let me think. Yeah, the last cloak. As I said, what I just said, the last cloak. I thought, okay, the last layer for some of you, like an onion. We unpeel layers through different experiences and different facts, knowledge that we come into. We're able to put together our pieces of the puzzle to where finally, hopefully, we can complete our personal puzzle so that we can see clearly who we are and our identities, our destiny, and all of the reasons why we've done what we've done and the experiences we've had up to this point in our lives so that we can move forward into something new. And that's what I thought of when I read the last cloak for some of you. And I'm also getting this cloak could be the most significant layer for you. Also, for some of you, that you, if you're not already opened up or opening up to this, you will sometime through the end of March. This is number 8. Release old identities. What was I saying about when I saw this, Cancer? Yes, you're going, those, of course, and we all hang on to things. So whatever, if there's anything, Cancers, that any of you are still hanging on to, old identities, old belief systems, whatever they are, something that's outdated for you and has been stopping you from growing, no longer. You are ready. You are being encouraged very strongly, and it's not going to go away, to release those old identities now. Because once you do that, like it says here, magnificence realized, you will begin to see how magnificent, how powerful, how beautiful you are, your true self, and what you have, something huge to offer. Your craft, your specialty, your soul is here for a very, very important, essential purpose. If you don't know that already, and those of you that already know that, this is just going to deepen your knowledge, the details of what you are here for. Okay, let me have you take a look again. These cards also have light codes. You can pause the video if you feel necessary. I was just drawn to her eyes and her hair. Some of you, of course, females, maybe males too. You might have long hair, it might be blonde. You might know what I felt was some of you might notice a resemblance to this, be females of you, this lady. You might have notice a resemblance of your physical self as well in her. And maybe some of you males, with her eyes or the color of her eyes, could be the same. Maybe they are an unusual shape or a unique color. I'm getting too. And then here we have the lotus flower. We had the lotus flower, and I was drawn to the lotus flower here too. It's right at the top. So lotus flower, I'm just seeing it as a very divine sign for you or some of you. And maybe the lotus flower means something special to one of you or some of you. And so that's why I'm being called to say specifically the lotus flower. So again, you'll know, those of you that is significant for. Okay, here's number 8 as well. So I'll look at this, 2 10s. 10 Soulcraft and 10 Tree of Life. And here's the Tree of Life too. Have you take a look at that. So yes, some of you are completing a long, big cycle. It's been a long time coming for some of you, maybe 20 years, 10 years in some aspect of your life. Okay, I'm gonna have to, sorry, I'm gonna have to put this on top. Okay. Well of Dreams. Oh, I just got Cancers. You're tapping into, as soon as I said the words well, it's like a deep well. You know, wells are deep. You look down and it's deep and dark. And it goes far down, and it's deep again. It's very, very far down. You are digging down into the depths of yourself, releasing and dealing with all of the blockages, which would be anything that is not you. And again, astrologically speaking, that's going to be your south nodes of the moon. And any planets I'm being called, or Chiron, that are aspecting your nodes, or strong aspects, just a general, it will, at each and everything you do, work through astrologically is going to open up your energy a little more and a little more. The nodes, very huge. But then it gets down to your deepest, I'm getting darkest, not dark in a bad way, but dark meaning it's deep inside you that you might not even know is there right now, a dream of yours. Your soul is wanting you to dive deep down into yourself so that you can bring that up to the light here, so that you can see what that is, so that you can go for it and manifest it. And that is, it's your deepest longing, deepest dream, soul dream for yourself. And it's going to be different for each and every one of you. And again, I'm getting that some of you might not even know what that is. You might think you know, and then you find out once you are going deeper and deeper that it transforms into something brand new, and something you never would have thought that you would be desiring. Your path, had no idea that that is your true path. And here's the turtle is a representation of it's slow but steady progress. And I'm noticing his head, the turtle's head, is facing up. So slowly but surely, I'm also getting some of you have dug to the depths, and you're slowly but surely rising up through all of your experiences, and putting together those facts, and understanding why you had the experiences you had in the past, where that comes from. Again, some of you ancestrally, you will see that it's bigger than yourself. It didn't start with you. And it's opening you up to a whole new world. Beautiful new world. But you've been in the darkness for a long time too. For some of you, you've gone through your life, again, not knowing who you were. And of course, that's what we all do. And unfortunately, sadly, many, because they're never able to get to the root. And again, astrologically, I don't know any other way to get to that subconscious program, south nodal subconscious program, but through astrology. So that, because that is the block. It makes us feel like that's going to get our needs met. We're all automatically gonna do our south nodes because we automatically feel like that's how we're going to get our needs met in life. And it doesn't work that way. And the experiences become more and more intensely destructive, in hopes to veer us on a different path. But you have to have that factual information. You have to know what that is first. You have to be able to bring that out into your conscious awareness to actually know in order to be able to change that and do something different. Okay. So, wow, this is pretty big. Let me see what else. Okay, well, let's get into the tarot cards. Let's see. I went really long with these cards. I seem to be getting a lot of information with just these cards that come out. So far, every monthly I've done for March. So I have to watch the time because I don't want my video to automatically shut off. I hate it when that happens. But I don't always have control of that. I've got so much information that I want to give you and is necessary. It wouldn't come into my mind if it wasn't for some of you, for one of you, for many of you. It's, again, this is a general reading. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards and see if we can get some more details of what this dream is or whatever you need to know specifically to further you along, Cancers, through March here. Making most of this month, this next month, and the energies that you are being presented with. Okay, let's see. Come on, what else can we give? You are very closed-mouthed. The cards are not wanting to come out. So, one, you're very precise about what you are. Some of you might be very precise about what you are choosing to focus on. You're very focused on one specific thing or a couple of specifics, what I'm getting for some of you. And others I'm getting, this might be in your subconscious, and so there might be a little resistance, a little fear, which is absolutely normal. Don't you feel bad. But hopefully you will choose to find out why. Why would you be fearful of something you don't know about? And some of you might have planets in the 12th house that would naturally, automatically give you a fear. Or Chiron and heavy Pluto placements possibly as well, because those are very deep and it goes to the core. Okay, let's keep, okay, so Knight of Wands is coming out. So the Knight and the Wands are both very fast moving, and to me, I'm getting forward action. So yes, I'm getting whether you know or like it or not, life is moving forward. Something is coming towards you to gently push you forward into something new, to expand you, or you are ready and you know this, even if you don't know what it exactly is, you are ready to move forward and learn new things, to open you up, your mind, your body, your soul up, your emotions up. You're ready. To gallop forward into life is what I just got. See the horse? He's very happy and kind of playful is what I'm getting too. Maybe some of you, you're feeling kind of playful now, or you're ready to, maybe you've been working hard, some of you, in the trenches, and you're ready for a little adventure and a little play into your life as well. Something new and playful and happy to rejoice. You are protected, I'm getting as well. The chameleon, his suit has pictures of chameleons all over him. Oh, chameleon. Chameleons are very adaptable. Their color changes to their environment. So maybe some of you, that is maybe what is you're transforming, is you're able to be more adaptable, or maybe that's what you're being asked to do, is be more adaptable to these new changes, to whatever you're transforming into, whatever this new opportunity or experience is, or maybe new feelings that you're having, or information that you're receiving. You're discovering. That's amazing. That's amazing. Whoa. Wow, and you just have the Page of Wands as well. Again, it's fire, and chameleons are all over his suit as well. So maybe your spirit animal is chameleon. And again, look at this, another wands, 6 of Wands. Victory is yours. So whatever you're working on, again, this is new adventure. So what I was talking about the new adventure, here this is too. It's saying the same thing to me. You're ready to take on a new adventure, something new. And it's going to be very healing for you. I was drawn to this color of the horse's robe, green, very healing. And you're going to feel very victorious. You're going to have something to celebrate. You're going to be very happy with whatever this new thing is, and is encouraging you to take a new step in some way. Maybe it's a new step with another person. Maybe it's a new opportunity. Maybe it's seeing something new about yourself, your family, something. Again, it's going to be different for all of you. Wow, this is very, very open energy, very freeing energy. For those of you, some of you that are still fearful, as soon as you are able to be that chameleon and just go with the flow and go for it, you're going to be so happy. And others of you, you already know what I'm talking about, because you're already feeling that. You're already beginning to feel that. And if you're not, you will. Page of Pentacles. The pages are about new beginnings, new adventure here with the Page of Wands, and then new material or new tangible, something you can see, taste, touch, feel in your life, in your environment. Maybe you are moving to the country. Maybe you, that just came to me. But it's also very healing. Your finances too. If you have increased finances, of course, that is going to give you a more security, and that might heal you where you were stressed. For some of you, but it's something tangible, and with the yellow all on this, around this card, that's your solar plexus, that's your self-worth. You're really going to feel blessed and feel, it's going to make you feel good about yourself on a very deep level. And both of the knights, the Knight and the Page of Wands, have yellow too. It's a lighter yellow, but that's the same thing. So you're being healed. Your self-worth, your value, how you see yourself is increasing. And that is very essential. That's very essential, Cancer. That's very beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Let me get one more card. And I'm also getting to what what could be healing for some of you is finding out facts about, astrological wise, about your family or just about yourself. You're digging in and and finding out where these habits or these, what we consider negative traits about ourselves, where they come from, and that you actually have control over that, and that there's a reason. There is, because I don't think anyone just automatically desires to be angry or mean or hateful or fearful, and then, because of those feelings, then we put um, barriers up. We try and protect ourselves because we don't know any better, just doing the best you can with what you have and what you know at the time. And so, but when you can find these things out, it just, facts change feelings. Facts change feelings. And those of you, I've said this several times. You might have heard me say this in the past, but it really, really is true. It really, really is true. And so you can let these things go, and then you're just like, oh wait, this cloud. And maybe some of you, I know I felt, I just had a feeling, a general feeling that I was bad, but I hadn't done anything that I could see in my life. I was just a kid, but yet I had that feeling. I had that, and I also had a fearful feeling and even guilty. I just general, and I didn't know where it was. I just took it that it was me, and I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know anything. I didn't know I was an empath. I didn't know I was really extra sensitive. I didn't know what my south node was. I didn't know what my parents and their planets on me. I didn't know what their background was and how the ancestry and the things they couldn't take care of. I didn't know anything. And it's just, we don't until we do. And this is why I'm doing my channel, because I just feel so passionately that this has to get out. This is information for each and every one of us, because we are powerful beings. We are so powerful and benevolent and blessed, each and every one of us, and compassionate beings, sensitive beings, different ways, of course. Anyway, okay, 5 of Pentacles. So yes, you've been having it rough. Some of you have been in the trenches. You felt like you've been left out in the cold. I just got maybe some of you had your family members or a partner turn their back on you, or maybe children, if you have children, or maybe you did that. You had to do that because you couldn't do anything else. You didn't know what else to do. You had to turn your back on another or others for whatever reason, but it was a heavy burden on you. Something was a heavy burden, and you've been carrying this around, and it's been weighting you down, and it's been, you've been in the dark, whether it's a dark negative sense, or just plain in the dark. You didn't know there were secrets being kept from you, or from your own self, whatever that is. But you're coming to the end of that. Whatever you are opening up to, whatever new information, whatever this is that's new and you're going to be victorious about, it's going to relieve this. This is the completion of this heavy, heavy responsibility. But you also will see, if you don't see already, those of you that aren't quite at the end of this, you will see that every single thing you went through, it was a blessing in disguise, because you wouldn't be who you are right now at this moment. And so centered and happy, and you see value in yourself now where you didn't see value. You just have a more complete picture of everything and why things had to happen the way they did and why they happened the way they did. In just an expanded view of not just you and your family, but of all of life. Okay, I just checked my time and I have to end here. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that this helped you, and you've been harvesting, you've been really working hard and watering your garden. So expect blessings for that because they are coming to you, Cancer. Okay, until next time, bye.